1:27 on your fun afternoon with me, Carly Flynn, here on The Long Lunch, talking with James Aspey about his conversion to veganism and his vow of silence. And we're talking now about becoming a vegan. And initially, James, I'm really keen to hear about how you are, because you had cancer. I read that you had bulimia at some stage as well.
Just before the veganism.
Right, okay. How are you now? Now that you don't eat meat, don't eat dairy, don't eat stuff?
So good.
Anything from any animal?
No, I feel healthier than I've ever felt. I feel better after my meals. I sleep soundly. All my blood tests are better than they've ever been. My relationship with food, I was bulimic for a long time. It started when I had cancer, and I had a very bad relationship with food in hospital due to some of the drugs that they were giving me. I couldn't stop eating. Yeah, that too. And no, actually, it was amazing when I went vegan. The same day was the same day that I decided to just leave that bulimia issue in the past. I made a vow to myself with that as well. And eating vegan food, which is, sometimes you eat more fruit and things like that, things I was always afraid to eat, like fruit and rice and potatoes. I eat that abundantly now, and I feel amazing. And I just, that's why a lot of vegans, if you ask pretty much any vegan what's one of the best things you've ever done, they'll tell you it's going vegan. And that's why we're so passionate about sharing it, not only to help the animals, not only to save the planet in terms of the environmental destruction happening by animal agriculture, but also because we feel so good and we are likely to live longer and have less nutrient deficiencies and still enjoy amazing food. So we want to share that with our friends and family.
I'm going to talk about a couple of potential barriers that people, or preconceptions that people might have about veganism. It's expensive.
Yeah, actually the cheapest foods in the supermarket are vegan foods: pastas, rice, beans, potatoes, oats. So if you wanted to, you could eat vegan and probably save a lot of money. There's a great book called How to Eat Vegan on $4 a day, if that's something you're interested in doing. But yeah, it can easily be cheaper.
That it's time consuming.
It takes absolutely no more time to create a vegan meal than it does to create a non-vegan meal. You're going to still have breakfast in the morning. Just use, almond or rice or soy milk instead of cow's milk. You're still going to order a burrito at a Mexican restaurant. Just order the black beans instead of the mince, and order the guacamole instead of sour cream.
That it's not nutritionally balanced.
The studies show that there's likely to be less nutrient deficiencies in a vegan diet compared to a standard diet, and the largest study ever conducted on the relationship between nutrition and disease, which spans for decades, which has thousands and thousands of people involved. The bottom line was that the optimal amount of animal products in the human diet is 0, and the optimal diet to thrive and live a long life is a whole foods plant-based diet, which is a vegan diet.
We certainly are in this day and age encouraged to be eating more plant-based foods.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Where can people find out more, James, from you? You've got a website, haven't you?
From me, you can just go to James Aspey on Facebook, Instagram or YouTube, and if you're interested in going vegan, you can go to challenge22.com, which is a free 22-day vegan challenge. You get recipes, you get health info, you get a mentor if you want one, all totally free, and that's challenge22.com.
Have you got any more events here in New Zealand while you're here for the next couple of days, or are you, going surfing on the west coast or something?
I'm right at the end. I've got one more event tomorrow night, but I think it's sold out. It's a vegan ball, so it's some sort of like dinner event.
A vegan ball.
Something like that, yeah.
We didn't even get a chance to talk about the most delicious vegan treats that you've brought in. I mean, that is, 2017, it's a wonderful time, I guess, to be vegan because...
Absolutely. Because we've got everything. We've got donuts, we got vegan bacon, we got vegan sausages, we got vegan cake, you name it, there's a vegan version.
So you don't have to miss those flavours anymore.
Eat all your favourite foods, just eat the vegan version.
Is there an irony in wanting to eat vegan bacon?
I think it's more like, because I love the taste of meat. I didn't stop eating it because I didn't like the taste, but the question would be for me, if we have this vegan option available that tastes the same and resembles the meat in every way,
it's not synthetic.
It's just made from plants. Why wouldn't you eat that instead of, murdering and torturing an innocent being and then cutting it off their body and eating this food high in cholesterol, saturated fats, concentrated doses of pesticides, hormones, and the list goes on and on.
We'll leave it at that.
Cool.
It's been wonderful to chat to you. Thanks very much for coming in. That's James Aspey. It is just gone 1:30 here on The Long Lunch. Next we'll talk sports actually. No.